Part 1. Foods for Liver Detox. Understanding the liver before cleansing it. The introduction. The truth about liver detox. When people hear the phrase liver detox, they often imagine toxins piling up inside the liver like trash in a storage room waiting to be flushed out with a juice cleanse or magic supplement. But here's the truth. Your liver is not dirty, and it is not a warehouse for toxins. In fact, your liver's primary job is detoxification itself. Every single day, your liver filters chemicals, drugs, alcohol, metabolic waste, and environmental toxins from your blood. It transforms these harmful substances into forms your body can safely eliminate through bile, urine, and stool. That's not something it does occasionally. It's happening 24/7. So instead of asking, how do I clean my liver? The smarter question is, how do I help my liver function at its highest capacity? That's exactly what this video series is about. Today we're not talking about extreme detoxes or starvation diets. We're talking about foods that restore, protect, and enhance liver functions, so your liver can do what it's already designed to do, but better. Why liver health matters more than you think. Your liver is one of the most powerful and complex organs in the human body. Scientists estimate it performs over 500 essential functions, many of which directly affect your energy, hormones, metabolism, immunity, and even brain function. When your liver is working well, you feel energized, mentally sharp, hormones feel balanced, digestion is smooth, inflammation stays low. But when your liver struggles even slightly, you may experience symptoms that don't seem liver-related at all. Before we get into foods, let's understand what the liver actually does. The core functions of the liver. No. 1. Detoxification, the obvious one. Yes, detoxification is real, but not in the Instagram cleanse sense. Your liver neutralizes alcohol, medications, environmental chemicals, hormones that have done their job, metabolic waste products. This process happens in two main phases, requiring nutrients, enzymes, antioxidants, and energy. If your liver lacks the raw materials it needs, detoxification slows down. And when detox slows down, inflammation rises, hormonal issues increase. Fat begins to accumulate. 2. Bioproduction. The fat-digesting powerhouse. Your liver produces bile, a detergent-like substance that breaks down dietary fats, helps absorb fat-soluble vitamins (DEK), removes excess cholesterol, flushes toxins out through the digestive tract. If bile production is weak, fat digestion suffers and toxins get reabsorbed instead of eliminated. This is why liver health and gallbladder health are inseparable. Number 3. Hormone production and regulation. Here's something most people don't realize. Your liver is a hormone factory. One of the most important hormones it produces is IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1. IGF-1 works closely with growth hormone and plays a key role in burning fat, building muscle, repairing tissues, regulating blood sugar. Your pituitary gland sends growth hormone signals, but the liver activates the effect. Without a healthy liver, those signals fall flat. Number 4. The cholesterol hormone connection. Let's clear up one major misconception. Cholesterol is not the enemy. Cholesterol is the building block of life-critical hormones, including estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, your main stress hormone, vitamin D, which functions like a hormone. And where does most of your cholesterol come from? Your liver makes it. Ironically, cholesterol is largely synthesized from dietary carbohydrates and sugars, not fat. This is important because medications that block cholesterol production like statins can interfere with hormone balance by limiting the raw material your body needs. Number 5. Cortisol and stress adaptation. About 80% of the cortisol circulating in your bloodstream originates in the liver. Cortisol is not bad. It helps you respond to stress, regulate inflammation, maintain blood pressure, mobilize energy. But when the liver is compromised, cortisol balance is disrupted, leading to fatigue, anxiety, poor recovery, and chronic inflammation. Number 6. Protein packaging and hormone transport. Your liver also functions like a biological post office. Many hormones, especially steroid hormones, don't travel well through the bloodstream on their own. The liver packages them into special transport proteins, ensuring they reach their destination safely. Even more impressive, These proteins buffer hormone levels, preventing excess estrogen or cortisol from overstimulating tissues. In other words, your liver helps keep hormones balanced, not just produced. When the liver is in trouble, warning signs. Liver dysfunction doesn't always show up as pain. In fact, many symptoms are subtle and easily overlooked. Common signs include persistent itchiness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, jaundice, chronic fatigue or lethargy, achy or inflamed joints, nausea or poor appetite, brain fog or reduced focus. Many people with joint stiffness or unexplained inflammation are shocked to learn the root cause is liver-related, not joint-related. Gallstones are another major red flag. Since the liver produces bile, gallstones often indicate poor bile flow, excess cholesterol, liver stress. A key insight before we talk about food. Here's the good news. The liver is incredibly resilient. It can regenerate, repair itself, and regain function even after significant damage as long as it's not completely destroyed. You only need a small portion of functioning liver tissue to survive. That's why food-based interventions work so well. Perfect. I'll continue with part 2 in an educational, engaging, YouTube-friendly style, with clear explanations, light storytelling, and strong authority. Part 2. The most powerful foods to restore and optimize liver function. Now that you understand what the liver actually does and why detox really means supporting liver function, let's move into the most important part of this series, the foods that allow your liver to detoxify at the highest possible level. These are not trendy superfoods or short-term cleanses. These are evidence-backed, biologically powerful foods that reduce inflammation, improve bile flow, support hormone balance, protect liver cells, and even help reverse fatty liver. If you were to prioritize only a handful of foods for liver health, this list would cover the most impact. Number 1. Cruciferous vegetables, the liver's greatest ally. If there is one category of food that deserves the top spot for liver health, it's cruciferous vegetables. This family includes broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage radishes, arugula, mustard greens, wasabi. What makes them special is a powerful phytonutrient called sulforaphane. Why sulforaphane is so important? Sulforaphane directly activates the liver's detoxification enzymes. It reduces liver inflammation, enhances toxin clearance, improves insulin sensitivity, protects liver cells from oxidative damage, helps reduce fat accumulation in the liver. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of insulin resistance, diabetes, fatty liver disease, and even cancer. Sulforaphane helps shut that process down at the cellular level. Even more impressive, sulforaphane improves liver function beyond the day you eat it. Research shows that enhanced detox enzyme activity can last up to 2 weeks after consistent consumption. That's long-term metabolic support from food alone. Raw versus cooked. A critical detail. Here's something most people miss. The enzyme that activates sulforaphane called myrosinase is destroyed by heat. That means overcooked broccoli or cauliflower equals much less benefit, but there's a workaround. You can reactivate sulforaphane by combining cooked cruciferous vegetables with raw cruciferous vegetables, broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, mustard or mustard greens. This is why adding raw arugula, cabbage, or sprouts to meals is so powerful. Even a small amount can dramatically increase sulforaphane availability. Personally, using raw cabbage like coleslaw or fermented cabbage like sauerkraut is one of the easiest ways to keep these enzymes active. Number 2. Garlic sulfur for detox and fat reduction. Garlic is one of nature's most powerful detoxification foods. It's rich in sulfur compounds, which are essential for phase 2 liver detoxification, breaking down toxins, supporting glutathione production. Garlic also acts as a natural antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal agent, but one of garlic's most underrated benefits is its ability to strip fat from the liver. This makes it especially valuable for people dealing with fatty liver disease. Garlic also contains vitamin B1 and powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect liver cells, lower cancer risk. Raw or lightly crushed garlic provides the strongest benefit. Let it sit for a few minutes after chopping. This activates its most powerful compounds. Number 3. Turmeric, the inflammation controller. Turmeric deserves its reputation as one of the most studied medicinal spices on earth. Its active compound, curcumin, is a master regulator of inflammation. Why this matters for the liver? Chronic inflammation damages liver tissue. Inflammation accelerates fibrosis and scarring. Inflammation worsens insulin resistance. Curcumin helps reverse all three. Real-world impact. There are many cases where long-term use of painkillers like acetaminophen severely stresses the liver. Introducing turmeric can reduce dependency on pain medication, lower liver enzyme levels, support liver regeneration. Turmeric also helps detoxify heavy metals, including lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic. It stabilizes the mitochondria, the energy-producing centers of liver cells. This is why turmeric has strong anti-cancer properties, as mitochondrial damage is often the starting point of cancer development. When combined with low-carb or ketogenic nutrition, intermittent fasting, turmeric becomes even more powerful at reducing liver fat and restoring metabolic health. Number 4. Beets supporting bile flow and liver repair. Beets have long been associated with liver cleansing, and for good reason. Their pigments and phytonutrients activate bile release, reduce elevated liver enzymes, improve fat metabolism, protect liver cells. Hepatoprotective effect. Beets help decrease liver inflammation, which can slow fibrosis, reduce scar tissue formation, lower the risk of cirrhosis. Beets do contain carbohydrates, but context matters. When eaten whole or lightly steamed, fiber buffers the insulin response. Blood sugar impact is modest. Half a cup of beets contains about 6 to 7 grams of carbs, which is manageable for most people when paired with protein and fat. The key rule: do not juice beets if liver health is the goal. Number 5. Mushrooms, the glutathione powerhouse. Glutathione is the liver's primary antioxidant. Without enough of it, detoxification slows dramatically. Mushrooms are one of the richest natural sources of glutathione. Especially beneficial varieties include turkey tail oyster mushrooms, shiitake maitake mushrooms. Protect liver cells, reduce oxidative stress, support immune function, enhance detox pathways. This makes them especially helpful for people exposed to environmental toxins or chronic stress. Number 6. Avocados, anti-inflammation and regeneration. Avocados are often called a superfood and for liver health. They truly are. They provide healthy monounsaturated fats, high levels of glutathione, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Research shows that just one avocado per week can significantly improve markers of liver function. By lowering inflammation, avocados help prevent fatty liver, hepatitis, cirrhosis. They also improve insulin sensitivity, which directly reduces fat storage in the liver. Number 7. Extra virgin olive oil, small amount, big impact. You don't need large amounts of fat to benefit your liver. Just 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil per day can lower liver enzymes, reduce liver fat, improve insulin sensitivity, decrease inflammation. Olive oil contains polyphenols that protect liver cells and improve metabolic flexibility. Used as a salad dressing or drizzled over vegetables, it enhances nutrient absorption and supports bile flow. Final takeaway: supporting your liver is not about detox teas or extreme cleanses. It's about reducing inflammation, improving bile flow, supplying antioxidants, supporting hormone balance, enhancing natural detox pathways. And food is the most powerful tool you have. If you consistently include cruciferous vegetables, garlic, turmeric, beets, mushrooms, avocados, extra virgin olive oil, you give your liver exactly what it needs to heal, regenerate, and function at peak performance.